Hello everyone, it's Jessica Michaels here with another layout for Shimmerz paints, and I'm also pairing this up today with Acrylic Stashbusting with a few of my scrappy friends, so make sure you check out their videos below in the description. I'm going to start this layout off with prepping my white cardstock here. I've got a thick piece of white cardstock. It's a 110-pound cardstock by Park Lane. I'm just prepping it with some clear gesso by Flair to get this started and prepped for mixed media. I have a cut file here that I've already cut on my Cricut using a Peartree cut file with some lovely paw prints. I'm actually doing a layout today of my new puppy that we just recently got a week ago. Her name is Remy. She's a 6-month-old border collie that we adopted, and she has just been such a lovely addition to our family. We used to have a sweet border collie and he was absolutely amazing, but we lost him about 4 years ago, and it's actually coming up on the anniversary of that on August 30th. So this month has been really hard, and some friends of ours contacted us and asked if we were interested in her and adopting her, and we said yes. So I prepped my paper using some of that clear gesso, and once that dried, I just marked out my circle where my cut file was going to go, and then I have used some water on my background to kind of lay down that foreground for my mixed media and get it to spread. So I like to spritz it with water first, and then I use the sprays and these beautiful mixed media products by Shimmerz to add some lovely color to my background. I'm just sticking in a circular design today, and I'm using a couple different size paintbrushes here just to add some splatters and some color variation. The colors that I have chosen today, the main blue one that I used first was a Coloringz product in a spray bottle, and it's called Mama Sings the Blues. It's one of my favorites, quickly becoming my favorites, that I just received not long ago, and this is my first time trying it out, and I just love that color. It's like a bluish gray. It's really pretty. And then a darker blue that I added in was a Vibez. It's also a spray bottle in Don't Rain on My Parade. And then the lighter blue at the very bottom that I used was a Shimmerz pot product, and it's called Winter's Mist. And I will list all of these down below in my description, so you don't have to remember the names. If you don't think you can remember them, that's fine. I will list them down there for you in case you want to grab them from the Shimmerz shop. If you do place an order, make sure to put my name, Jessica, in the notes section of your order. You'll earn a free gift along with your order. So here it is. It's drying at this point. I just went to work on my cut file a little bit while this was set aside to dry. I like to kind of move the color around a little bit and dry up any excess pools like this. I just want some really super soft mixed media to go around this cut file design. I don't want anything super duper bold. The Shimmerz products are really great for that because they do soften up a lot as they dry, and they're very sparkly and shimmery. So they're really, really nice to use for things like this when you need kind of a softer look. Vibez are a bit more pigmented along with the Coloringz as well. They don't have as much shimmer in them, and they are a bit more pigmented. So I just have to manually kind of soften those out by using water. If you add water to your products, it's going to make them a bit softer and less intense. So it also adds a little bit more blendability to them, so you can spread them around. I've got 2 photos here of my sweet puppy, Remy, that we just got. I'm going to use those today. I actually just got a new harness for her in the mail, so I took some photos of her when she was just laying in the yard looking all cute. So I thought she just looks so adorable in that new harness. It's just so, so sweet, and she's just the sweetest girl. You guys, she loves to be loved, and we absolutely just adore her. My kids are just having a ball with her, and she's been a great addition to our family. Just adding a little bit more to this mixed media portion here. My mixed media isn't dry yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of stenciling. Again, I just wanted this a little bit softer, nothing crazy or too intense, so that's why I'm doing this before it dries. That way I can still blend it around with some water if I need to. I'm going to actually add some splatters on top of this just to add some more layering in that color variation there. And that paw print stencil that I use is funny because it's actually a stencil called Bear Print, I think. So it's supposed to be like little bear paws, but I always use them for doggy paws because they look the same anyways to me, so I don't think anybody's ever going to question that. but it's a stencil by Echo Park if anybody's interested. But I love that stencil. I love how this is coming together with that cute little cut file. I'm actually using a pet collection by Simple Stories today, and here's my acrylic stash busting coming in. I have this acrylic from a previous release. I actually bought it when I didn't even have a dog anymore, but I thought, you know what, we're gonna have a dog at some point in our life again, so I was able to just grab it from the shop at that point, and it's just been sitting here and waiting for this occasion. So I was so happy to be able to pull this out and use it on this layout today. My baby girl is coming in, moving things around at the bottom of my desk. As you can see, she comes in my videos from time to time. It's actually been a little while since she's popped in. She's usually in the room. There's her hand in the bottom right there, but she's usually here in the room with me, but she has gotten interested in other things in the playroom here. My craft room also doubles as a playroom currently, so she is usually occupied by other things or coloring and hasn't been spending a ton of time here at my desk. Plus, my desk is a mess right now, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's covered in stuff. I have new release items and boxes sitting on my desk that I need to find homes for and put away. I need to purge some more stuff. It is pure chaos over here on both of my tables in my craft room, and I am just kind of overwhelmed with stuff right now. So hopefully I can manage to clean this up after I finish this layout and put some things away and find homes for some of these things and be able to use some of this up. So that's kind of the point of our acrylic stash busting, is to twice a month, a few of my scrappy friends and I do this series called Acrylic Stash Busting, where we make it a point to use the acrylics that we have in our stash and not necessarily stop buying more, because I am on an acrylic team, so that's not in my wheelhouse right now to actually stop buying it or getting it, but we make it a point 2 times a month on the 18th and the 28th of the month to use up some of this beautiful stash and get some pages created and documented and get them in our books, because acrylics are awesome and we love them. And I personally love mixed media, so I love mixing my Shimmerz layouts with acrylics because it's just something easy that I can mix together, and I can use an acrylic title easily along with mixed media, and it just blends together so seamlessly. And I kind of like pulled out all the stops on this layout today. I've got some journaling, which I don't normally do, but I'm journaling on a page. I've got mixed media, I've got a cut file, I've got an acrylic, I've got embellishments, and I'm also going to add at this point a Flair from Scrappin Happy Studio, which is one of the other teams that I'm on. And this is a little bit of a stash bust too, because I've had these Flair, this is some canvas Flair in my stash for a long time now too. So I'm actually excited. I'm actually using up some product today. So that makes me super, super happy to actually be using some of the stuff that I've had here for a while. And this pet collection I actually have had for a little bit too. So I think there's a new one coming out, actually, a new pet collection by Simple Stories. I think it's either on pre-order or it's just hit the shop or something. I don't know. I need to go look at it again because I need to see when it's coming out, because I don't want to miss that, you know. Just finishing this off by trimming off this section of the cut file that I left overhang off my paper, and then this is the finished layout. I love how this came together. I hope you guys have enjoyed this process today. If you place an order, make sure to use my name in the comments of your order for that free gift, and I will list down below all my friends playing along with the acrylic series today so you can check out their creations as well. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.